We are in Namibia, a land of searing beauty and savage truths. It is a world where the sun does not just shine. It rains with an iron fist, scorching the earth until it cracks into a mosaic of baked clay and golden dust. The very air shimmers with heat, and in the profound silence, you can almost hear the landscape burning. This is an endless arena, an ancient coliseum of nature where the only law is survival, and every single dawn brings with it a new, unspoken challenge. Beneath this fiery sky, an ancient tension brews, a story as old as time itself. Nature's eternal war is about to unfold, and you have a front row seat. What does it truly take to endure in a place where every element is designed to test the very limits of life? Let's find out. From the meager shade of a skeletal thorn bush, our first protagonist emerges. Meet the warthog. He is no king of the savannah, no graceful gazelle or majestic lion. He is rough. His thick gray hide a roadmap of past battles, each scar a testament to a fight won, a lesson learned. He is a strange and unlikely warrior, seemingly cobbled together from spare parts, a barrel-chested body on surprisingly spindly legs, a face only a mother could love, and a pair of formidable, curved ivory tusks that sweep upwards like scimitars. These are not for show. They are tools of excavation and weapons of last resort. Though his form seems awkward, a masterpiece of function over aesthetics, it hides a surprising secret: explosive agility. This rugged survivor can burst from a standstill to a full-blown sprint, twisting and turning at speeds up to 55 kilometers per hour. He has to. In this world, to be slow is to be a statistic. Every fiber of his being, every scar etched into his skin, tells a story of survival. He is not merely a creature living in the savannah. He is a creature forged by its cruelty, hardened in its kiln, and sharpened by its endless dangers. His daily life is a relentless quest for sustenance, using his tough snout and tusks to dig for roots and tubers, kneeling on calloused wrists to get at the meager offerings of the parched soil. He is a testament to resilience, a gritty, resolute soul who asks for no pity and expects no quarter. He is the epitome of making the most of what you have, a lesson in raw determination. But determination alone is not always enough, for across the shimmering plains, shadows are gathering. They glide through the tall, sun-bleached grass, not as individuals, but as a single flowing entity. They are the African wild dogs, the painted wolves of this vast wilderness. Their coats, a chaotic blend of earthy colors, make them ghosts against the landscape, masters of camouflage and stealth. They move with a silent, unnerving precision, a disciplined pack whose very formation speaks of a shared mind and a singular, deadly purpose. There is no wasted movement, no sound to betray their approach. They are a brotherhood of hunters, and their bond is forged in blood and the shared pursuit of survival.
Relies on stealth in the golden hour. Every muscle is tuned for the hunt.
For the lone warthog, the world has shrunk to this single, terrifying moment. The air grows still. The distant hum of insects seems to fade. It is the profound calm before the storm, a breath held by the entire savannah. And then it breaks. The lead dog explodes from cover, and in an instant the plains erupt into a maelstrom of chaos. It is a blur of fangs, dust, and blood. The dogs do not rely on overwhelming power like a lion or sheer speed like a cheetah. Their genius lies in strategy, communication, and relentless, soul-crushing endurance. They fan out, a living, breathing net cutting off every escape route. They communicate with subtle chirps and twitches, anticipating each other's moves, adapting their strategy in real time. The warthog, for all its power and speed, is outmaneuvered. The pack works to tire him, to force a mistake. One dog lunges from the left, forcing him to turn, and another closes in from the right. It is a terrifyingly intelligent assault. They are not just hunting, They are dismantling their prey's defenses piece by piece. The warthog fights with the heart of a warrior, spinning, slashing with his tusks, but he is one against many. The law of nature here is absolute, unforgiving, and brutally simple. The weak, or in this case, the outnumbered, will fall. The strong, the coordinated, the strategic will feast. It is a harsh lesson in the power of the collective, a reminder that even the toughest individual can be overcome by a unified force.
This small but formidable hunter, the red
As the dust of the great chase settles and a profound silence returns to the plains, the cycle of life and death continues, often in smaller, more chilling ways. Listen closely. That sharp, piercing cry you hear is not a bird of sorrow, but a tiny, feathered predator of astonishing cruelty. From its perch atop a thorny acacia, the shrike surveys its domain. It is a small bird, easily underestimated, but it is one of the most merciless killers in this unforgiving world. It has earned a chilling nickname, the butcher bird. With its keen eyes, it spots its prey, a large insect, a lizard, perhaps even a small rodent. It swoops down with silent speed, its hooked beak, like that of a miniature falcon, delivering a swift, precise strike. But the kill is only the beginning of its grim ritual. The shrike is too small to tear its prey apart with its feet like a hawk, so it has evolved a horrifyingly intelligent solution. It carries its victim back to its favorite thorn tree, and with meticulous effort, impales the body upon a sharp, waiting thorn. This act turns the branches into a gruesome larder, a rack of death displayed for all to see. This is not random cruelty. It is a calculated survival strategy. By securing its prey, the shrike can easily tear off pieces of flesh, and it stores its kills for later, ensuring a meal for a day when the hunting is poor. It is a chilling display of foresight and brutal efficiency. The butcher bird is a stark reminder that in the battle for survival, lethality comes in all sizes. It proves that intelligence, coupled with a chilling instinct, can be just as effective as brute strength or overwhelming numbers. It is a master of its niche, a tiny tyrant ruling its thorny kingdom with an iron will. Have you ever encountered a situation where the smallest player on the field turned out to be the most formidable? As the crimson light of the Namibian sunset bleeds across the sky, new rulers take to the stage. They are shadows on stilts, giants striding across the endless grasslands, the African ostriches. They are creatures of magnificent contradiction, massive, flightless birds that command the plains with a grace and speed that seem to defy their sheer size. Towering over the savannah, their long necks act as mobile periscopes, their enormous eyes, the largest of any land animal, scanning the horizon for any hint of danger. Their greatest defense is their incredible speed. An ostrich in full stride is a sight to behold, a blur of muscle and feathers, capable of reaching speeds of 70 kilometers per hour and sustaining that pace for long distances. This makes them a frustrating, often impossible target for even the most accomplished predators. When danger approaches, even the cheetah, the fastest killer on Earth, faces a supreme challenge. The cheetah's advantage is its explosive acceleration, but it is a short-lived burst of power. The ostrich, on the other hand, is a marathon runner. It can outlast the cheetah, its powerful, two-toed feet eating up the ground in massive 5-meter strides. Each stride is a dance between life and death, a perfect fusion of instinct and raw, explosive power. And should a predator be foolish enough to get too close, the ostrich has a formidable weapon. A single forward kick from its powerful leg can be lethal, strong enough to disembowel a lion. They are not just gentle giants. They are the undisputed kings and queens of the open plains, a testament to the fact that sometimes the best defense is an uncatchable offense, combined with the power to make any attacker regret their decision. The unforgiving nature of Namibia is not a constant. With the arrival of the seasonal rains, a miracle occurs. The hard, cracked land softens. The oppressive heat yields to a gentle humidity, and a fragile carpet of green emerges from the dust. This transformation triggers a deep, instinctual change in the giants of the grasslands. For the ostriches, it is the beginning of their breeding season. The plains, once a silent arena of survival, now echo with a strange, booming call. It is the male ostrich, his neck and legs flushing a vibrant red, announcing his territory and his readiness to mate. The sound, a deep, resonant roar, carries for kilometers across the dusk, a primal invitation. The males perform elaborate courtship dances, their black and white plumes fanning out in a magnificent display. Once a pair is formed, the male begins the arduous task of digging a nest, a simple, shallow scrape in the earth, which will become a communal cradle for the future of the flock. Several females will lay their enormous cream-colored eggs in the single nest. These are the largest eggs in the world, each one a hefty vessel of life. From this point on, the parents share the dangerous duty of incubation. The female, with her drabber, brownish-gray feathers, sits on the nest during the day, her coloration blending perfectly with the dusty ground. At night, the male, with his bold black plumage, takes over, his dark form melting into the darkness. It is a long, perilous vigil, constantly threatened by jackals, hyenas, and eagles. And then, after weeks of patient waiting, the shells begin to crack. Fragile, ungainly chicks emerge, their eyes blinking in the bright African sun. They are born into a world where every single heartbeat is a victory. Within days, they are on their feet, ready to follow their parents, learning the vital lessons of survival. Life begins again, a delicate yet determined spark against the vast, imposing landscape. It is a powerful reminder that even in the harshest of places, the cycle of life is relentless, and the instinct to create and protect the next generation is the most powerful force of all. From the distant horizon they come, not as a trickle but as a flood, a living, moving river of black and white, flowing through the sunburned arteries of the land. These are the zebras, the striped nomads of the Namibian plains. Their migration is one of the great spectacles of the natural world, a breathtaking testament to the power of unity. The purpose of their iconic stripes has long been debated by scientists. Do they confuse the eye of a predator, making it difficult to single out an individual from the dizzying, shifting mass of the herd? Do they help regulate body temperature in the searing heat? Or do they act as a natural fly repellent? The most compelling theory is that they serve all these purposes, but perhaps the most important is social cohesion. Each zebra's stripe pattern is as unique as a human fingerprint. This living barcode helps them recognize one another, reinforcing family bonds within the massive herd. This unity is their greatest strength. In a world of lions, hyenas, and wild dogs, to be alone is to be vulnerable. To be part of the herd is to be shielded by thousands of watchful eyes and a fortress of powerful hind legs. Their stripes are a living testament to the idea that there is safety and power in numbers. Yet even within this grand harmony, conflict is inevitable. Survival is not just about evading predators. It is also about asserting one's place within the herd. The social structure is built around dominant stallions who fiercely guard their harems of females. When a young challenger decides the time has come to test the old guard, the plains become a stage for a raw and furious drama. Stallions clash in a spectacular display of dominance. The air fills with dust, the smell of sweat, and the sound of thudding hooves and snapping teeth. They rear up on their hind legs, biting at each other's necks and legs, their bodies crashing together with brutal force. This is not a duel to the death, but a grueling contest of strength and will. It is a battle of dust, sweat, and fury that ends only when one stallion is too exhausted to continue. There is no glory for the loser, only the stark reality of survival and the endless struggle for the right to pass on one's genes. When the dust of the stallion's battle settles and a fragile peace returns to the herd, a much quieter yet infinitely more profound drama unfolds. In the pale, gentle light of dawn, a new life enters the world. A zebra mare has given birth, and her foal takes its first, trembling steps on legs that seem impossibly long and unsteady. In this world, there is no time for a gentle introduction. Vulnerability is a death sentence. Within a matter of hours, this newborn must not only stand, but walk and soon after run. Its life depends on it. The most critical task for the foal in these first few hours is to create an unbreakable bond with its mother. It memorizes her scent, the sound of her call, and most importantly, the unique, intricate pattern of her stripes. This pattern is its key to survival, its visual anchor in the dazzling, confusing sea of the herd. When danger sends the herd into a panic stampede, it is this memorized pattern that the foal will desperately search for. It's one beacon of safety in the chaos. The mother, in turn, is fiercely protective, keeping the foal close, shielding it from the advances of other zebras and the ever-watchful eyes of predators. The circle of life turns once more. Each birth is not just the creation of a new individual, but a spark of hope in the vast, rhythmic existence of the plains. It is a quiet triumph, a reaffirmation of life's incredible tenacity in the face of overwhelming odds. It shows us that survival isn't just about the grand battles. It's about the quiet moments, the bonds we form, and the knowledge we pass on to those who follow us. As the sun, a great ball of molten fire, dips below the burning horizon, Namibia returns to a state of profound and watchful silence. The golden dust, stirred by the day's dramas, slowly settles back upon the earth. The predators rest, their bellies full, their hunt complete. The herds gather close, finding comfort in their numbers. The air, now cool and clear, hums with the unseen, unheard life of the night. Here in this ancient land, one comes to understand a fundamental truth. Death is not the end. It is not a failure or a tragedy. It is simply a transfer of energy, a vital and necessary part of the great, eternal balance that binds every creature, from the smallest insect to the mightiest bull elephant. The warthog's end gave life to the wild dogs. The zebra's fallen brother will nourish the soil, which in turn will grow the grass that feeds the herd. It is an unbroken circle. In this land of fire and dust, the rules are brutally clear. Only the strong, the swift, the strategic, and the wise endure. Nature is constantly writing and rewriting its story here, a saga that is endless, unforgiving, and breathtakingly beautiful in its impartiality. As we stand in awe of this world, we cannot help but look at our own. What can we learn from these incredible survivors? The warthog teaches us about resilience, about standing your ground with whatever tools you have, no matter how unlikely you may seem. The wild dogs show us the incredible power of teamwork and strategy, proving that a unified group can achieve what no single individual can. The tiny shrike reminds us that intelligence and foresight can be more potent weapons than sheer size. The ostrich demonstrates the balance between immense power and gentle nurturing. And the zebra, a living river of stripes, is the ultimate testament to the safety and strength found in community. It begs the question, doesn't it? In our own concrete jungles, in our own complex societies, who are the hunters and who are the hunted? What does our own survival truly depend on? Is it our individual strength, or is it the community we build, the herd we belong to? Nature's laws are eternal, and though our world may look different, the core principles of resilience, strategy, community, and balance remain as true for us as they do for the creatures of the Namibian plains. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the heart of survival. I hope it has moved you and made you think. In these challenging times, I want to extend a sincere wish for your good health and well-being. May you and your loved ones be safe, strong, and resilient. If this story has resonated with you, if you feel a connection to the raw and beautiful truths of our planet, then please join our tribe. Subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and let's continue to explore these incredible stories together. There is so much more to see and so much more to learn. Until next time.